Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, man. You know, for people that don't know who you are, like I was telling them, you know, if they don't know who they are, they don't have a computer, they don't know nothing. You know,
they could just go over to my page. They could figure that out. We can't do all the explaining at this point.
Facts. Founder of Rockefeller Records, responsible for the careers of people you might know, JayZ, Kanye West, Beanie Siegel, the list goes on and on. And
how about St. John?
About to say right now, manager for St. John, who's popping right now.
Yeah, 10 times platinum yesterday too, man. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so big song out there, B. So we going platinum in a lot of countries. So, you know, I'm glad to have an international artist on my hands. So, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of a full circle moment because yesterday marked the 24th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. Now,
exactly. Now we officially got a diamond.
Take that, Christian. That's awesome. Congratulations. But how do you plan on celebrating that once things are back to normal?
That's a good question. We don't know what the new normal is. So, you know what I mean? We don't have no idea. We're just waiting for something to happen and just react, you know. But yes, it's a lot going on right now. So, I mean, at the same time, we happy, but it's not really about celebrating, you know.
Yeah.
It's about trying to push this movement and get the agendas heard and get things across that we all need for the culture.
Right, absolutely. What made you want to get back into music business, Biz?
And you remember on your show, right, on Rap Radar, I remember saying like never, right? I said never so many times. But I ended up doing this interview with Van too, Van Lathan, and he asked me would I ever get back in the music business. And I said, you know what, if I could start Rockefeller over, who would I start with? And I said St. John. I said that's probably the most exciting artist that can probably get me to do something like that. And after him and I became friends and built a friendship, you know, a few 3-4 months went by, and then, you know, I decided to go in with Jay and Tata's blessing.
Right. St. John is like one of the most exciting new artists right now. So I'm glad that he's in the right hands, and I know you're going to steer his career in the right direction. So I'm excited to see the growth.
Thanks, bro.
But right now, I'm really excited to see things that you've collected over this 24-year journey, Biggs, because, you know, your story, the Rockefeller story, is one of the greatest stories of hip hop history, and you being a part of it. And I know that there's things that we can't Google about you that maybe items can kind of talk about and do the talking for us.
Well, truthfully, I mean, because I'm out west, I got a lot of stuff back east, so I don't have a lot here. But I got a few things, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And since yesterday was the anniversary, we could start with these Reasonable Doubt 1 of 1s.
I've never seen those ever in my life. When did those come out?
1 of 1, baby. And then look,
wow. This is a Can't Knock the Hustle?
Yeah.
Wow. When did you acquire those, Biggs?
I have these now for what I think about 2 years, something like that. Yeah, 2 years. So they 1 of 1, you know. I know Jay, Dame, everybody, Emery, everybody asked me for it, but you know, these gonna stay with me. Yeah, and I got some more 1 of 1s. I got these, the Rockefeller.
Wow. Is that an Air Max 90?
95.
Wow. 90.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before. I don't think Mayor has that.
Yeah.
When looking back on it 24 years ago, when you think about that album, did you think it was gonna have the impact that it had?
I don't think we look at it for a long-term impact. We just made the best thing that we can make and put it out there. And that's, you know what I mean, that's just what happened. Jay just put it, you know, that album was made for us. It wasn't really made for the public. Jay wanted to impress his friends, but I'm glad that it has the impact. And when you go back and listen to it now and see how things he was saying relates now, especially from the hunger and the pain, from where the places that we grew up, everything makes sense.
Right. What were those early days like on the road with Jay, promoting that album?
Promoting, I mean, that was fun. I mean, that was our first company, our first business. You know, we was doing something, thought we was taking over the world. We had, you know, a lot of momentum. We had singles out. Jay, you know, was just killing the shows. So, you know, between that and drinking all the champagne, I mean, we was kids, man. I mean, I was only 22 years old.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm the youngest out of the 3, you know.
Wow. Wait, I remember one time you told us on the podcast that you was opening up for Ill and Out, Scratch, and those kind of guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, Jay performed in front of 10, 15 people. Same energy, though, you know. He still was playing it in the middle of the stage, just...
So what acts, is there going to be another Rockefeller Air Force One by any chance?
I'm not sure. You know, next year is the 25th anniversary. You know, obviously COVID and everything. I didn't plan to do anything this year anyway, but, you know, maybe we all come together and do something for the 25th. That's kind of special.
That'll be hard. Do you still have the Rockefeller chain on you right now?
Yeah, I do have it, but I don't have it. Do I have it here? I actually, you know what? I got the first prototype when we was going to do the Rockefeller Films chain.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So it never even got done.
That.
So this was just like one of the prototypes right here. I forgot I had this. I just had to kind of look in the safe. And I got this right here. This was when Hard Knock Life. This was our first number one, our big first week when we sold 352,000. So Jay, Dame, and myself had this ring with 352 on it because that was our first week. You know.
Wow.
So only 3 of these too.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, now nobody's seen it. There's only 3 of them. I don't even know if they still have theirs, but you know, I'm glad I survived with that. Yeah.
Did the dude that made the Rockefeller logo, did he make that the rock chain as well?
No.
Oh, he didn't design that one.
Nah.
Okay.
I forgot some jeweler did it, and we was just going back and forth. We never decided to go with it, so it's just it just kind of stood there.
Wow, the Rockefeller films. Besides State Property, did you guys have any other films in the can?
Yeah, we had a few. We had Death of a Dynasty. We had
Death of a Dynasty, right?
Paper Soldiers. Kevin Hart's first.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
do you still want to get back into the film business?
I mean, I kind of am. I just put a movie out last year on HBO, OG.
Oh, yeah, OG, that's right.
With Jeffrey Wright. So I had 2 movies on HBO last year, and and I got a lot of things in the workings now. So I have Bolo Media, which is my film company.
That's crazy. So the guy, so you're really doing the movie, the films, like Jay said, we're gonna conquer it all.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Are you still getting into the clothing?
Yeah, but more on the manufacturing side. So you know, I have a company down here in LA too that manufactures clothes. So we just acquired that too. So I mean, I'm doing a lot, man. I don't want to just be here and like, yeah, I'm doing all these things, but I'm happy. I'm in a good space right now. You know, fortunate with everything that's going on.
Right, awesome. Biggs, I've always wanted a Rockefeller chain. I think it's one of the greatest logos of all time. How does someone acquire a Rockefeller chain? Because I asked Jay once, and he just laughed at me.
Yeah, I don't know. You got to get 2 out of 3.
So I got to run up on Dame and ask him? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you? I said, Jay, can I get one? He's like, yeah. It's messed up.
Yeah.
Did you ever get yours back from Noriega?
No, we're still looking for that chain. I just found I got all the original pictures too of me chaining him, everything. So I just found all of that too. I'm gonna be putting that up on a gram shortly, just to give the proof that Nori's out there with this chain and won't give it back, man.
Yo, Biggs, I know that you're out west, and you know, I guess a lot of your stuff is on the East Coast. What is something, I mean, that you might have or might not have that's like really significant to you during this whole journey of your career?
The footage, you know, having like all this early footage. I probably have footage that nobody else have.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of stuff with Rockefeller. I got like the Rock Files, you know. I got, you know, maybe 3-4 hours before we even started, you know, with Kenny Burns and everybody down in Atlanta. We got things, you know, so I was able to just gather a lot of stuff. So, you know, between storages and, you know, things east and out here, it's a lot of stuff. And I think the footage is probably because you could go back and actually look at the stuff and then, you know, and remember those times that, you know, we were building and trying to get to these places.
Would you ever put that out, maybe like on a DVD or some sort of network?
Yeah, maybe, you know what I mean? But, you know, we ain't talking about that right now. It's there, but, you know, hopefully one day, you know, people, we're able to tell a story on, you know, from the very beginning, talking about our individual lives and how we came together and what we built. And even as we, you know, we didn't do things together no more, just kind of the, you know, the paths that everybody took, I think is a good story to tell.
That's awesome. I know we're embarking on, I think, the 20th anniversary this year of the Backstage film. And
yeah, every year right now is the anniversary, so this is great. Yeah, yeah, I can't even keep up. Yeah.
What is that like? How does it make you feel when you look back on it? Like something like 20 years. Does it feel like 20 years?
At this point, because the memories right now, I need to see the footage and stuff to kind of remember. But I mean, the best part about it is the legacy, seeing that everybody that came through us, or a good amount of people that came and worked with us, all went on to do great things. I'm more happy about that. I love, I speak about the girls all the time. I can't get enough of that. Carlene, Shaylee, E,
Right.
Shari, Latrice, Shaka, Emmanuel. Obviously there's a lot of guys who went on to do great things, but I'm really happy at that, that they all went and built something on their own.
I don't know, you couldn't be more than proud than Kanye West with the news that just came out.
Yeah, I just seen that today. I was just talking about a little while ago. I don't understand the deal, but I heard that, obviously that is something significant. Things like that. I mean, to know that there's only two, billionaires that come from music, and they both come from Rockefeller, shows that we did something that was really powerful, and it's lasting, right? So whether it's Jay, Dame, or myself, rock is within us. It's not about the name at this point. So anything that we do that makes stride in the culture, I'm really proud of, whether it's me or them. You know what I'm saying? I still, I'm jumping down, up and down, just like I did it.
Right. I'll be remiss. Everyone's asking me. Shout out to Shaka on the check-in. Yeah. I'll be remiss. Everyone's asking about your brother Mal. He's becoming this internet celebrity of his own. What do you think about his success and everything that's going on with him and Joe Budden?
I mean, that's dope. It's funny because it's a lot of us. It's 8 boys, right, in my family. Wow. So everybody under me actually got into the music, with Shalik, Maul, and hip hop. So it's funny, somebody pointed that out the other day, and I was like, wow. It was like, everybody's kind of taking, followed your path. So it is good to see. And everybody did it on their own with different businesses, found, their own pocket, and then was able to build off of that. I mean, I love it.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. Well, Biggs, man. I don't know if you got any more things to show off, but in the meantime, I know, Biggs. I know you're a busy guy. I just wanted to just thank you once again for just even checking in, man. But once
appreciate
again,
it, bro.
Can you show off that ring once again?
352. Hard Knock Life, 352,000. This was our first week, and then we was #1 for like 9 weeks in a row.
Wow. Do you think we ever get back to that era of people selling records like that?
Well, St. John just went 10 times platinum, so that's all I got to say. We might be here.
Are you gonna get like a big ass a 4-figure ring with that?
Nah, I actually don't. I don't even wear jewelry no more. You know what I'm saying? I might put the chain off or something. But I'm not into jewelry no more.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, Biggs. I appreciate it, man.
All right, thanks for having me, fam.
Once this is over, we're gonna check back in. Absolutely. There you go. Another episode of the books with the man, the myth, the legend, Kareem Biggs Burke. I ain't never seen that ring before, man. 300 and, what is it, 25,000? Whatever the amount is. I don't think it's